That was probably not the fastest way back, to be honest. Oh, no, we can just go for the West Office. Beautiful.
Looks like it leads underground. Good. We can get out of this hellhole.
Sweet and clean after the rain.
Marvin! Guess what? I think I found the way out! Marvin, come on. Let's get you out of here. Let's go. Are you okay?
No. Just go. Save yourself.
Come on. It's bad. We gotta get you to hospital
Please,
now.
Claire. We both know how this is going to end. Get out of the city.
I can't just leave you here.
Claire, please, go. Do this for me.
Okay.
Oh, it's cold, Claire.
Thank you.
And we've won! We've won Resident Evil! Yay! For the goddess. I like Marvin a lot more than the police officer in Resident Evil 7, who just pointlessly, where you're like, help! I've been kidnapped! I'm in the house where loads of people have gone missing, and the policeman's like, I'm not sure. And then he's like, well, I'll meet you downstairs. He's like, yeah, I'm literally trapped. I can't get to you. Okay. And then you're like, there's someone behind you. He's got a chainsaw. And he's like, oh, I'm not. And then he gets his head cut off. And it's like, I want to. Oh, that was a silly man. Oh, this is. I know who this is. Is this the chief's office, isn't it? S.L.S. handgun. What? Oh, I need a crank. I need a T-bar handle slot. I was like, I've got one of those. No, that's a completely different computer game, isn't it? So cool stuff. Gunpowder, which I'll immediately file away. How many bullets do I have? 5. Combined with acid rounds might be nice. I'm not sure I needed that many, to be honest. I thought I had only had 5. Oh well. Make use of them. We don't even get to see that clock tower, do we? Is that a different one? So if I remember correctly, there's 2 bosses, right? There's Mr. X and there's Birkin, yes. So the end of this scenario is Birkin? So that's what we're doing now. We're gonna meet the Birkins. I mean, there's clearly still stuff to do in the previous areas, but that might be just Leon only stuff. Route B stuff. Ready info. Okay, gonna have to try and remember that. When's this cleaning gonna end? Am I missing something? It's just locked, so not this way. Oh, hang on, I was missing something. That requires a police badge? What does it say? Special weapons case. Isn't this a point where we have to leave something for Leon? Is that would be the weapons room? It wouldn't be this though. That's a submachine gun. That looks like it requires a police badge. Did I miss something? Yes, I did. So I will say, this is true for the first game as well, and for 7. Underneath the house is less interesting than the house. And this is true for the police station. The police station is an interesting environment. Not as spooky as a mansion, but you know, it's. We are clearly going back because we've got that. We've got the like. The clock tower. Oh yeah, the clock tower's a part. There's a clock on the police building. I forget since we climb up there. I don't. It's been ages since I played 2. I mean, it was. Way back in 1998. I don't remember when I streamed that. Maybe I should have made notes of when I streamed that. Eternal Darkness feels like it wasn't that long ago, though. Oh, yeah. Because I forgot. Yeah, I went straight from Clive Barker's Undying to Silent Hill 3. I was like, oh, yeah, no, it seemed like just yesterday I was doing... Yeah, because it was. I'll have to check. When did I start this playlist? Wow. I mean, I'll just check my Resident Evil stream. It'll say in there. Long enough. It's been long enough that part of me is like, hey, I could replay Resident Evil 1. Just do the Chris route. I mean, I won't lie. This is creepy to have underneath a police station. It's just that I know the plot, so... And I should, you know, enjoy that we're at the least stupid point of Resident Evil. Which can be still quite dumb at times, but... There's no global saturation going on.
I won't budge.
Ah, yes.
Hello? Hey. It's okay. I won't hurt you, I promise. Do you need help? Here, you can take my hand.
You need help.
I'm sorry, I can't understand you.
You need help.
Why?
He's right behind you.
What?
Birkin.
You gotta be kidding me. Words ain't gonna cut it with this ring. This thing's gotta go down.
Is there sustained fire damage? Oh, I'm glad I brought this with me. He keeps evolving, right? Or keeps mutating. Run away, run away. I want to shoot him in his big eyeball. Fuck, get up, get up. Ah, no, 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 fuck. Oh, it's going to take me to just get it back. So if I recall... Oh fuck. Oh, I like the smoke. That's nice. I think I might take the death. If I recall, This was just a fight on a bridge, right? It was just a kind of awkward. You just sort of had to keep shooting him, because it's my contention that there wasn't really a good Resident Evil fight until Code Veronica of all games. Still, there was no reason for me to lose that. I have a lot of bullets. Yeah, he's much... story-wise, he's a lot more interesting than a sneak. Okay, I would like to equip that rather than the knife. My apologies, my controller is out of power. I had to panically use a keyboard command there. Hopefully I can just plug it in. I feel like there's usually some warning that that's going to happen.
Shit! Where is it?
There's what? What are you looking for? Just... Oh fuck. And we never saw him again. He took my knife from him.
safe now. It's over.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I promise. Everything's fine. I just need you to lower that ladder for me.
Will you help me find my mom?
Your mom is down here?
I think so. I hope so.
Yeah. Of course. I'll help you.
Okay, let's make sure we actually picked up everything. Sure, I'm glad I brought this with me. And we're doing fine as well. Lovely. But yeah, I really did like the smoke obscuring him and him occasionally just sort of climbing up there and jumping down and being spooky. That was nice. I like that your knife and grenades that you can use on zombies actually works on him as well. To the point, I hear rumours that they actually are going to remake 1, and I can't remember what the snake fight is like in the remaster, but like in the first game, it's just like stand on the spot and just keep shooting him into him. They don't, and like a giant snake isn't really an interesting boss, but I mean, compared to a tyrant, which I suppose is what he is. The game would actually, the map would say if there was anything on this, wouldn't it? So I must have picked up everything. Surely. Because it'd mark it on the map. Where are we going then? Just to the ladder. Okay, but why is it a red room? No, it's... Yeah, I was just blatantly wrong there. Okay, that's everything. You need to have walked by the stuff for it to count.
This way!
No, you've got to be really slow. And I've played the original. You're supposed to be very slowly following me, not leading me. And then you just got to annoyingly sit down every so often.
It won't move. You got it!
So, what's your mom like?
She works at Umbrella. She's making an important new medicine.
Umbrella? That big pharmaceutical company?
My mom's always at work. I don't get to see her much.
Well, hopefully you'll get to see her again soon.
So obviously I know I forget her name now, but I've played Resident Evil 6, so I know she ends up being like FBC agent or something. But you'd think as a sort of child of literal two scientists that she might. Well, I mean, she probably doesn't want to do science, but like, is she an operator in Requiem? It's sort of weird because Hunnigan's Leon's operator as well. I don't actually know. I'm not going to look it up. We'll get there when we get there. But
So, where's your dad?
He, worked with my mom, but he's gone.
yes.
Wow. Both of my parents are gone. It's just me and my brother.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. It means we've got something in common, and that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, because I know she's 40 in the latest game, and I'm like, how dare she be 40? She's the only person who's allowed to age in this series. Actually, I guess Chris and Leon are allowed to age as well. What are you doing, John? You're storing herbs. I'd prefer to use a knife, but I suppose a grenade will do in a pinch. So we don't need this anymore. That. I don't think we're using the wooden boards. Anything else in this room? Good pouch. Okay. I like the idea, but it's a little overly general. That's why what I would have wanted, and I know I keep saying this, was a level between hard and normal. Because the flow with these get like, I've now got way too many bullets, right? And I'm sure I'll burn through them quickly enough. But you want to always feel like that you're about to run out. Okay, why is that red? What have I missed here? Did moving the ladder reveal something? Oh, it's just stuff in here. Okay. Cool.
Here.
Yeah, there's a whole Ada meeting. I suppose that doesn't happen.
Over there!
Right, obviously that's going to be the last place to look.
It's closed.
card. We had an ID card, didn't we?
Damn it. Need a key card. Hold on. Here, come out.
I don't think she's doing very much.
And you're sure this is the way?
This is how my mom took me last time.
Sherry? I've been looking everywhere for you, Sherry.
Fuck are
Brave little
you?
girl to leave your house in the middle of this mess. On the ground, hands behind your head.
You can't be serious.
On the ground. Now.
Don't call me serious. Sure, don't call me shit. Oh my
Sherry,
god.
tie your hands.
That's the police chief,
Why are you
right?
doing
Shut up. Tie her. Okay then. You tie her up now or she dies.
What's this all about?
Child endangerment for starters. Sherry, come here.
What are you gonna do to her?
None of your fucking business.
You hurt her. I swear to God, my brother is S.T.A.R.S. and I will.
Sherry, get over here. What's your name? What's your fucking name?
Claire!
Sherry, you come with me now or say goodbye to Claire.
Okay, I'll go. You better be taking me to my mom.
Absolutely.
Don't listen to him. He's full of shit.
Stop hurting her, please!
Don't tell me how to do my job.
Stop! Let me go! Let me go!
Obviously, nobody taught you manners. We'll fix that. Oh, yes, we will.
Let me go! Let me go!
I'll get you, you fucker! Stay safe, Sherry. Okay. Key card first. Then that asshole gets what's coming to him.
Alright, so that's cool. It's all brand new. So I've been saying for ages, I really want to know how they reinterpret things, because especially for something like Code Veronica. So this is my first seeing them actually change something, because I know in the original 2, you just she's small, so she has to crawl somewhere, and then there's a section where you have to just sort of run away from zombies for a while. And I know he's about, because he kidnaps the mayor's daughter, I think. There's a weird subplot about him being a monster man. I think they did a really good job. Children in computer games are always really fucking annoying, and Cherry was no exception in the first game. But they did a good job of her being nice enough that you're like, no, leave her alone. Which, not the hardest thing in the world, but computer games often fail that. He dropped a thing, didn't he? Hang on. Do we have that now? Also, I think the mayor's daughter is one of the DLCs, because I had a look at the DLCs. But I don't know. It could be anyone, right? I didn't... But, I mean, who else is it going to be? It is a really weird subplot, but it reminds me of Aliens, or Alien even, that a movie ostensibly about a haunted... Alien movie is a haunted house movie, right? But the haunted house is a spaceship, and the ghost is a monster. And that's already, bearing in mind that there were no Alien movies before Alien, that's already quite an original concept. And they were also, evil robot is there as well. And it's why have you added this subplot to this already quite original idea? And now every single Alien movie has to have a fucking android in it because of it. And this is what this guy reminds me of. It's I know we're having a zombie apocalypse, but insane serial killer man is here as well. Also, funnily enough, they did that in Alien 3, didn't they? With the serial killer. But also, they completely cut him out of the fucking movie. Because the director thought he was shit. And I know he's in the director's cut. That's the version I've seen. What are we doing? I swear we picked up an important item. The cutscene had him drop a medallion. Oh, the door's open. Alright, but the room's red. Is that just because that door? Maybe they dropped it over there. Just go for the door, John. Oh, that's open as well. We'll do this one first.
Must be where that guy came from.
Cool. Raccoon Monthly, June issue. And, like, them... Oh, it's going to explain who he is. Attention... Okay, before... Him being... So, certain people being corrupt in Raccoon City does make sense because, like, Umbrella has bought everyone out. And some people are power hungry. I get that. It sort of does. It makes sense for the setting. Attention all Raccoon City heroes. Who's most feared yet respected man in town? The answer would be obvious to any resident in our fair city. That's right. It's Police Chief Brian Irons. Sorry. He's the one and only. You can't take that away from him. The man that scares the bejesus out of criminals everywhere, and stern father that loves every last one of us sinful citizens. Okay, so not exactly a one-to-one comparison, but obviously, what's his name? There's no shortage of, American police officers doing terrible fucking shit. They're kind of famous for doing that. But, there's a guy called Opio, I think. He's not a police chief. He's a Sheriff Opio. And he's like a weird authoritarian. He has like a really weird laundry list of terrible things he's done, but because he's right wing, he gets away with it. Like he's but like the whole like. Look at this kindly man. I'm gonna safe in your streets, and he does that by like locking up children. So it's not. This is an exaggeration, but it's not unprecedented. I just wanna, cause I just mentioned a real life person there. Give me a second. And said he'd done a terrible thing. And I feel like that shouldn't go Chief. I can't remember his name. Joe Arpaio. He's a politician as well. He's dead. He was 90. He set up a tent city, which was described as a concentration camp. And he would put the heat up really high. He billed himself as America's toughest sheriff. Claims that the sheriff's office failed to properly investigate serious crimes, including things I don't actually want to say out loud on stream. But the thing about these like really authoritarian regimes is that they don't actually solve crimes. They just arrest like black people basically, and like. That may sound, that's like a sweeping generalization, but it's like, there's like a list of like horrible crimes that they didn't solve because They just wanted the number. I won't go too into it. There's like an entire goddamn Wikipedia page of all the terrible things. He was sued a lot. Anyway, I only bring him up because like I was reminded like that Brian Irons is an exaggeration, but like there is you can find a thread to like a real life people. And two, I didn't want to just bring up a real life person and say, oh, he did terrible things, and not justify it by like double checking. Obviously, I didn't need to double check that much, but like because there's an entire goddamn Wikipedia page. And yes, I know Wikipedia is not a source. It's better than using the fucking Google AI, but like the like it's all reference. There's a lot to it. It's Sheriff Joe Arpaio, if in case anyone is ever curious. Anyway, but the whole and he's America's sheriff and stuff like that. It's just like yeah. That's right, it's the police chief, Brian Irons, the man who scares the bejesus out of criminals everywhere. Stern father that loves every last one of us sinful citizens. Chief Irons is known for his great charity work, including big contributions to the orphanage, support for abused women and art preservation, animal conservation. Let us know if we've missed anything. Just when does our great hero sleep? When asked, the city is my extended family. I'm just doing what I do for my family. Chief Irons said with a soft smile. I mean, again, American police is like a terrible fucking history. Like, literally, they exist because the very earliest American cops were just slave catchers. That's literal. Again, like I'm not like I'm not doing that. Like in a very literal sense, the very early history of American police are were like, you know, we've got to protect the corporations and were literal slave catchers. That
bastard is the police chief?
I also, what I'm enjoying about this game is, and the fact that they've had to like lean into this storyline, is I don't like the I'm going to take over the world with zombies storyline. I like the local, you know, like Walking Dead style, what has an apocalypse done to this set of people, and you know it's allowed the police chief to indulge in what he's already been doing, presumably. Diamond. Elevator, express elevator to chief's office, not for general use. I also like that in case you know the storyline already, they put a sad like, oh, where's your dad? Oh, he's gone. Like, you just shot at him for the last 20 minutes. So if you don't know the story, it's sad, and if you do know the story, it's sad. That's nice. That's a really good way of doing it. Where's the other? Equipment disposal notice. Key to patrol car 7439. Bent key no longer usable, but can open the car's doors and trunk with its keyless entry buttons. This is a box. Well-worn key. Message from Mr. Raccoon. Howdy boys and girls, it's your pal from Raccoon City Zoo. It's always great to see you. Today I want to talk about something really important to me. You know my popular Mr. Raccoon toys? Well, I heard some bad kids were using them for target practice. That makes me really sad. Good little kids wouldn't be that mean, right? Plus it's super dangerous, so don't do it. Anyway, see you at the zoo. Okay, am I being told to shoot at the raccoon toys? Generally, I wouldn't want to waste ammo. Oh, hello. Do I get in? Well, I've been going through them very slowly. Also, because I'm slightly cheap, and it means I get to like. Capcom games go like really they're the anti-Nintendo. You just wait a year and they become a reasonable price. It's my favorite thing about Capcom. I've been doing this thing which I call the Fights and Frights playlist, and I've been going through all the years starting with 1996 and finding a fighty game or a frighty game. So I actually started with Resident Evil 1, the remaster. Not all the games are represented on this list because some of them I just played not on Thursday. So it's my Thursday, Friday Fights and Frights playlist. But I went through Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, OG, Resident Evil 3, Nemesis, Resident Evil Code Veronica, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2, and Resident Evil 7. So I played Resident Evil 7 for the first time like several weeks ago. Actually not several weeks ago. That's a lie. I was playing Vampire for a while. Like a month ago, whatever. And yes, this is the first time I played this game. I like to do my working. Oh yeah. I went through all the DLC and everything. Although I didn't get the good ending for actually I didn't get the good ending for anyone. Let's combine. I picked Zoe instead of Mia. Okay, I think I'm supposed to shoot you. Can I hit you with a knife? I don't have a knife anymore, do I? I've got a lot of ammo, it's fine. Okay, cool. Ooh. I did try and start this on the hard difficulty, and I played for an hour and restarted the game. I need a diamond key. I got past a few zombies. It was partly because instead of like looking from the main room, I immediately went into the side room and she wouldn't come back, and it's like, no, the save point's there. And then I was like, I'll just play on normal, it's fine. I can replay it. What am I doing? I think I got everything. Oh yeah, it's. But I'd like a medium. I think I'm better than normal. I think I would have liked the ribbons. I appreciate. I feel like I should have been a toggle rather than locked into the difficulty, because there's a certain amount of like tenseness, even especially on an easier mode, if you're purposely trying not to save too often. I've been playing lots of indie, like Resident Evil throwbacks as well. They're very interesting, because when you're an indie gamer, when you're an indie publisher or whatever, you pick and choose what you like about the games, and they all want to be both Resident Evil and Silent Hill at the same time, which is not a thing I actually think works. I think keeping them separated makes more sense. So there's one called Tormented Souls, and I don't actually know why it's called Tormented Souls. It's a very generic title, and I liked it. And like, you've got to be forgiving. They're not a big studio. Oh. It's a monster. I will say, the way the game starts, I thought I'd accidentally bought like a cheap. I think they call them Guna game. I don't really like. Sure. Oh, Ada Wong. I can hear zombies, but I can't see zombies. Hello? Hello? Oh, that's... It's probably better dead. Look her, I barely know her. Oh, that's not dead at all. I see you. Okay. We're in the kennels. The last one died in one shot. I don't want to use another bullet. I'm very low on them, to be honest. Oh, there's two of them. Never mind. I like that you have to be quiet, because zombies, you have to run as fast as you can. So I enjoy that you have to choose. Gone away. Like it or not, you're still gonna burn. Right, I might want to find a way to heal. Did I not pick up the map? Right, I'm annoyingly going to walk away from that then. I'll resist the urge to load a save, because sometimes you need to take dramatic damage for the adventure to feel. That's totally why I made all those mistakes, for dramatic purposes. I was going to say a purple flower. It is. Oh, that's blue. That's not blue. That's purple. I don't get why Umbrella didn't just, like, say, hey, we have miracle herbs, let's sell them, and don't need to take over the world. You could have just been the world's greatest pharmaceutical company. Sure, we've actually grabbed that map. Oh, yeah, I've got a key as well. It's out for a police car. Don't stop being distracted. Can you tell? 7439. So, I'm a fan of the Alan Wake series, and of course Alan Wake 2 is very much just a Resident, like, has taken ideas from Resident Evil 2. So I've played some of the systems backwards, having seen... actually, that would be true for Resident Evil 4 as well, because I hadn't played Resident Evil 4 when it... Actually, I played a bit of Resident Evil 4 when it originally came out. but it affected lots of future games like Last of Us. That's a herb, John. That's not going to help you with a key. 743. Let's write it down. 7439. Okay. I've not played the remake of Silent Hill 2. I did play as a part of my I played Silent Hill 1 and 2 before I started this list, but you can see on this list that I played Silent Hill 3 and 4 eventually. I have thoughts. I personally think, because Blooper Team are going to remake Silent Hill 3, that they should secretly... No, they're going to remake Silent Hill 1, sorry. They should secretly put 3 and 1 in the same game and cut out... No, hang on. Yes, yeah. They should secretly make Silent Hill 1 and 3 the same game. So when you finish Silent Hill 1, it does a fake out ending and then you're now playing Silent Hill 3. And they should cut bits out, because the first half of Silent Hill 3 is rubbish. The part before you get to Silent Hill is like the subway and the mall are rubbish. I hate that part of Silent Hill 3. Silent Hill 4 is interesting. Okay, John, don't forget your actual things that you were going to actually do. Like, I get that you need to learn about the journalist guy. That he's a private detective, whatever. You need to establish that relationship. I get it, that's fine. I don't need to be lost in the fucking subway for 3 hours. There we go, we have a map. I'll go down the ladder. There's a save point down the ladder. Silent Hill 4 wastes its most interesting idea. So there's a bit at the start of Silent Hill 4, you are forced to keep peeping out your house, where John Cena's inexplicably the superintendent that owns the building. But also you're supposed to, you're forced to creep on your neighbour. And I'm like, oh, that's really good, because like in Silent Hill 2, he is getting old. Only certain members of the cast are allowed to get old in this series, though. In Silent Hill 2, like, there's the transgression he's committed, right, which is the plot twist of that game. But I've personally not done anything like that. But in Silent Hill 4, it forces you to be a creepy voyeur person. I was like, that's genius. Now you've made me commit the transgression. What's the game going to punish me? And it's like, no, actually, you're just going to be a sort of hero man, and you're going to save your neighbour. And it's like, well, why have I been creepily watching her then through the... There it is. And so I dislike that it does nothing with that idea. I also dislike that you play the game twice. Which is what every single Resident Evil does, but it's clever about it. Capcom are much clever about reusing content. Although they used to be. There's a lot of people they should bring back for the Resident Evils. I've got a Discord, but nobody uses it. Okay. I mixed red and blue because this said... Blue and red strengthens one's constitution. I assume that meant that put my health up. Reduces damage taken and guards against poison for a short period. Okay, I should save that then. Ah, cool. What am I doing? We'll keep the key out. I've got a lot of space. I'm afraid it's almost 1 AM for me. Although I might stay up a little while longer. I do have to disappear for a while. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to let you go. But I will be back tomorrow. As a part of my Thursday, Friday, Fights and Frights adventure. I also don't want to complete the game too quickly either. Thank you very much for watching. I've been the Johnstruct. I've been having... Okay, I was supposed to disappear, but the button didn't work. I've been having a Resident Evil 2 adventure. Farewell.